lights out, just you and me, hand in hand beneath the sunlight, to the green fields dancing endlessly, humming softly to the rhythm of the wind, breathing in the southern air. The breeze carries old memories of golden fields from childhood days. Let's go down south along the barley road, open up our hearts and gather memories. Let's go down south where the wind sings songs, hear the voice of nature calling out to us. If we get tired walking along the way, we can stop and rest, that's okay. Sit together by the field so quietly, watch the clouds drift far away, drawing faces in the sky like old friends, walking through the roads of May. Let's go down south along the barley road, open up our hearts and gather memories. Let's go down south where the soul can rest, find the forgotten pieces of who we are. Even as time keeps passing by, one thing never fades away, the laughter carried in the breeze from those bright and gentle days. Let's go down south under May's warm sun, fill our hearts with simple happiness. Let's go down south to the song of fields where my childhood blooms again.
In the wind of a small island village, my mother's time quietly flows. Then ice formed upon the sea on days the freezing island wind would blow. Even with her reddened ears, my mother gathered seaweed in the cove. Hiding her wounded hand, she went back out to sea the next day, silently enduring everything. That was my mother in winter. Even when spring flowers bloomed, she couldn't stop to enjoy them. At the edge of a narrow field, she lived her life, bent at the waist, leaning into the harsh winds, pausing just to catch her breath. Without a word, she carried on. That was my mother in spring. Mother, my mother, her name I never loved enough, a love I can never repay, not even with all my tears. My mother. Under the burning summer sun, she pulled a straw hat down low, walking through fields and rice paddies, planting the days of her life. Her sweat kept falling down, soaking through her weary back. Just a little more, she'd whisper, holding on through it all. quiet fields after work, she stood beneath the starlight. Late at night, straightening her back, swallowing a silent sigh. Even at the end of a tiring day, she never let go of tomorrow. With a love that endured it all, she crossed through every season, a life that never had a rest. A love she never spoke aloud. Now I finally call this name. Mother, my mother, a name I never loved to know. Even now I'll hold you close. My mother, mother, my mother, a name that lived like the wind. Now please don't hurt anymore. Rest in peace. In the wind of the island village, my mother is still alive. Past the edge of Hannum's land, an island reached only by boat. White clouds in my hometown sky drift away as seasons change. 30 years in a distant life, laughing, crying, I endured it all. The home I long to return to, I can only gaze at from afar. Oh, Bogildo, my Bogildo, my heart still lives on that island, like waves that keep on crashing in. This longing soaks into my soul. Bogildo, my Bogildo, someday I will return again, even if only in my dreams. Let me see you, my home. On the big rock behind the village, we tied leaves and slid down laughing. All day long in carefree joy, I miss those childhood days. In the summer on sandy shores, running wild with all my friends, picking shells, waves crashing in, welcoming the sunset there. Oh, Bogildo, my Bogildo, my heart still lives on that island, like waves that keep on crashing in. This longing soaks into my soul. Bogildo, my Bogildo, someday I will return again, even if only in my dreams. Let me see you, my home. Though I'm far, I won't forget my hometown. Bogildo, forever in my arms, my eternal home. I've been waiting for your call again tonight. Didn't have the courage, so I just held onto my phone. One last drink, I wanted to ask you to stay with me, but I held it in, afraid you'd drift away. If I called first, tracing patterns with my fingers, then your name flashed on the screen. My love, it's you, a love I couldn't forget. Trying to let you go without breaking down. I love I try to hold on, you slip away. My love, stay in my heart just a little longer. With every drink, I whisper your name again in this glass filled to the edge. I see your smiling face, it hurts even more. With a long sigh, tears spread like frost on the surface, and when one drop falls, it ripples like waves through my heart, leaning my lips. I fall asleep inside this empty glass, trying to bury the memory, trying to erase this day. Even if I let go of yesterday and try to call tomorrow, 360 days of waiting and another sleepless night. Even if it was just one night of love, it aches like a had already begun. My love, no matter how I try to forget, you're still the only one in my heart. Was this the end of us? Goodbye, my last love. It was joy, or maybe happiness. They say for a man, a woman is either joy or sorrow in his life. To me, you were never sorrow. I thought you'd always be my happiness, but you keep drifting farther away from me, leaving nothing but sadness behind. You said you found someone else to love and asked me to forget you now. If you had left me just a piece of love, like a passing cloud, even the way ever reaches you at all. But deep inside I already know it never does. I fall apart again. Do you remember when we promised we would never change? Not even once. Standing here as you say goodbye, I'm still the same, I haven't moved on. If it's fate, we might meet again someday. So I'll fold away this love for you, and when the day you return comes, you can take it back with you. You were my joy, you were my happiness. Still I call out your name. Even in sorrow I can't hate you. So here I am, crying again. Take it out whenever you want and make my heart beat again. Even if you never come back to me, I'll still be standing right here. You were my joy, you were my happiness. Still I call out your name. This love I couldn't let go of, buried deep inside my heart. And if someday far in the future we happen to meet again, I hope I can smile and say you were my joy, my happiness.
I still remember that day we met. You weren't a girl, you were love instead. Long black hair in the summer light, tussle skirt dancing side to side. Every step you took that day turned the wind into a melody. They call it fate, they call it aura, but I just knew I didn't need more. From the very first moment, yeah, you became my everything. She in the tassel skirt, oh yeah, my one and only spark. From the moment I saw you, you were already in my heart. Don't have to say a word, you know my eyes on you. Call it destiny, I can't deny. There's no one else but you. When you first saw me, what did you feel? My name and number on a paper so real. Rough hands, simple words I said. Short hair, nothing special instead. Maybe I looked a little too plain, but something pulled you in that day. And that moment I could tell you were falling just as well. When our eyes met, we both knew this was something we can't undo. She in the tassel skirt, oh yeah, you're my destiny now. Never once forgot your face. I still feel you somehow. Don't need words tonight, just one look, easy enough. From the start until the end, it's always been our love. From the moment that we met, we were already one. You know it. This love was always meant to come. Let's live pretty rush. Why was I in such a hurry? Back then I didn't know youth could fade so quickly. It's not too late, I'm alright. Even now I'll be fine. Only now I finally say these words to myself today. I didn't know. Back then I didn't know how beautiful my youth could be. I didn't know I'm still young even now. Time goes faster than I see. Today is the youngest day. Right now is my time to shine. Don't you worry about your age, just follow your heart inside. Life begins right now. Youth goes on somehow. Even at 50, it's fine. Let's live like we're 30 tonight. Those were the days shining bright, burning love and endless nights. Now they live in memories, but my heart still feels the heat. Age is only just a number. My soul is still young and free. So many things left to do, so many dreams left in me. No matter what people say, I will live my own way. Today is younger than tomorrow. That's enough for me to say. 30 was still way too young. 50 still a time to run. Now I understand. Life is just beginning again. Now I understand. Today is the youngest day. Right now is my time to shine. Don't hold on to yesterday, just live this moment alive. Life is starting now. Youth is never gone. Even at 50, it's fine. Let's live like we're 30 again.
At the fading edge of youth, the face in the mirror feels so strange. People say that age is just a number, but maybe those words were only comfort. My heart still wants to beat so fast, still wants to shine like stars at night. Yet time leans softly on my shoulder, whispering now it's time to rest. Slow down, my heart just drift a little more slowly. I still wanna live with the heart of my youth and love this world again more than their judging eyes. What matters now is this, that I believe in myself. So today again, my heart slows down. No one knows the youth inside of me. It never vanished, it still breathes. The warmth of those days when I laughed and cried still lives inside my chest. The world says things are different now, but I cannot give up. Quietly placing my hand on my heart, I whisper softly to myself, slow down. My heart, don't blame the youth that's gone. Even the person I am today is still beautiful enough, holding myself inside my soul. No matter what they say, the one who believes in me is What should I do to become the one you love? You are further than the stars, so I've loved you all along. A love I could never reach, left my heart with nothing to hold. All the days I lived with longing, even when pink petals danced in the wind, my love stood like an old tree through more than 30 seasons. Cherry blossoms bloomed and faded, then they bloomed again in time, but my heart stayed in the silence, waiting for your single sign. So just once, please lift your head and cry for me tonight. Tell me that you're thankful for the love that chose to wait. If I endure like a prayer, will you become my flower someday? If my truth can reach your heart, will you become my love? You were like the wind and clouds, I could never hold you close. A love that could not come to me, so I buried it deep inside. As the years carved gentle lines, my longing only grew. The one I touched only in dreams. I call with all my heart, waiting for the day you'd come. In diaries through endless nights, more than 30 books I filled, writing only your name. So just once, please smile at me, let your light fall into mine. Be my slow one, my only one, and bloom here by my When she said it's been a while, she smiled and looked at me. How do you still remember my name after all these years? She laughed about my memory, saying I must remember well. But the truth is simple, I never got you at all. Only time has changed lines across our days, but within those years you stayed the same. It wasn't just a memory, you were part of my life. Through every passing day, you were still by my side. It's not just remembering, you were still beside my life. Through every quiet moment, through the passing of time, in case we met again back in those younger days. Even careless laughter, I kept them deep inside, in case someday again we would sit like this once more. So even without speaking, our hearts could still connect. If I had tried forgetting, you'd be gone by now. But instead I carried you through time. Not just a memory, you lived inside my life. In every empty space, you were already there. It's not just remembering, you were still beside my life. Through every quiet moment, through the passing of time. So today wouldn't feel strange when we met again across the years that carried us back to where we are. That's why this moment now needs no words at all. Like nothing ever changed, you're still beside my life. Even if you say you forgot everything, that's alright. If I remember that alone is enough to make this moment real. It's not that I remember well, it's because love remained, the warmth we never lost. Even without a word, only time has changed, but not what's between us. That's why this reunion now feels so peaceful tonight, like nothing ever ended. You're still beside my life. Like nothing ever ended, you're still beside my life. In Seongsu Valley near Chungryonsa, a lonely bird begins to cry. Under feathers white as pear blossoms, a trembling heart sings to the sky. In the quiet of the mountain temple, it built a nest where winds pass by. Still remembering someone it loved, too lost to spread its wings and fly. Is it love it cannot leave behind, or a dream that never said goodbye? Little bird of Chungryonsa, tell me why your heart still cries, whose memory lives in your song tonight, echoing through the silent sky. If it is love, then go and find them. Let your wings be free again. If it is longing, let the wind take it far beyond this lonely pain. Your fragile cry becomes an echo flowing down the valley stream. Even the gentle passing water carries the sorrow of your dream. Whose name are you softly calling while you gaze into the blue? Was it hope for one more moment, just to see the love come through? Is it waiting that holds your heart, or a promise torn apart? Little bird of Chungryonsa, do not sing in tears tonight. The sky is wide and full of freedom, waiting for your wings to rise. If it is your song will change from sorrow into melody. Little bird of Chirungyeonsu, do not cry forevermore. Spread your wings across the valley like you never did before. Love may hurt, but hearts can heal. Even broken dreams can fly under Chungyeosu's endless heaven. Lift your wings into the sky. And if the one you miss returns someday, do not cry again. Fly with joy into the open sky.
Not the place I wished for, but I followed where winds go. Fate just landed me quietly, so I lay down, took it slow. After storms and pouring rain, on a dry and lonely hill, couldn't even say I'm hurting, just looked up, standing still. No one hears, no one knows how far this broken heart can go. Dandelion, dandelion, fly away into the sky, lean into the drifting wind, step by step just let it guide. Dandelion, dandelion, don't you ever stop your dream. One day you will finally bloom, stronger than you've ever been. If they said go, I kept moving. If they said stay, I stayed alone. No place left for me to lean on, so I faced the night on my own. Through the cold and endless winter, through the nights I almost broke, all the pain will turn to flowers. Every scar becomes my home. Dandelion, dandelion, let your tears fly with the wind. Even if you fall again, you can rise and start again. Dandelion, dandelion, make the stars your guiding light. One day you will finally bloom, shining through the darkest night. Even when the world feels empty, even when you lose your way, every step you didn't give up led you to a brighter day. After every frozen night, spring will come upon that hill. Dandelion, when that day comes, smile for real.
White hair growing, wrinkles running deep, roughened hands from years upon the sea. At the end of all those weathered days, my father's only friend remained, a little wooden boat he made. named her Jinseongo, his pride. Sailing past islands, nowhere to arrive. When ocean winds would cool his skin, he'd breathe it in and smile again. A bamboo rod held in his hand, when the tip would shake just once again, a fish would leap into the sky, and in his tired, wrinkled eyes a childlike smile would come alive. Now that little boat still stays, but the rod is gone from where it lay. Only seagulls rest there now, where his quiet laughter once was found. By the shore where sea winds pass, he'd wait with time, he never rushed. If the wind blows strong, we'll go tomorrow. If it's too hot, we'll rest a while. Those lonely islands off the coast were my father's lifelong home. Even when smoke rose from the boat, Jinsongo still his closest friend. The rough sea was his playground. The sea is still, the islands remain, but after he drifted away, that little wooden boat now sleeps, buried deep in time. Those islands still stand where they were, but his boat now only sways inside the waves of memory. I can no longer see it with my eyes. Father's little wooden boat, a friend that aged with the sea. At the bow lived his laughter, soft and warm and free. In that ocean, on those shores, his breath still moves the tide. Even now I feel him there, with every rolling wave and tide.
Did you ever know I was always there? Maybe you never noticed, maybe you couldn't see. I was always beside you, even when I felt unseen. From the place of the moonlight, walking right behind your way, quietly I stayed with you, watching every step you made. When the road turned dark, when the night felt heavy, from the moonlight I'll be shining on your way. Soft and silent, lighting up your darkest days. When you're falling, when you feel you're all alone, I'll be with you. You don't have to walk alone. Even if you can't see me, I am always in my place, like a gentle piece of moonlight, walking softly in your space. When you lose your
The love I had for you, the way I felt so deeply, it was too big to ever explain at once. But somehow the years I've spent missing you have grown longer than the days we were ever in love. You know it and I know it too. Our short time, those fragile memories, moments where I couldn't say I love you, and even goodbye felt so strange. The pain of loving you alone for all those years, it hurts less than this moment now, when I choose to let you go. Sitting here alone, deciding on our ending, one last glass left in the bottle. I can't bring myself to drink. I'll drink this and say goodbye. That's what I told myself tonight. But this final glass beside me refuses to be empty. Like my heart that still won't fall, still won't let you go. It just stays here with me. This last glass I can't empty. You already knew that I loved you, didn't you? In those short memories we made, I learned that loving you meant I had to forget you. They say that's what real love is, a confession that breaks your soul. Because we both loved each other, they say we must let go. That cruel truth we couldn't escape. It wasn't that I didn't understand, I understood it too well. That's why I endured a short love and a long waiting, living on, holding my breath. Just one sentence you said, it became my only hope. If I ever come back to you, build me a place I'll never wanna leave. That one promise you left behind became my reason to live, believing we'd meet again someday. I kept holding on, and here I am again tonight, before this untouched glass, still unable to empty it, still unable to leave you. This glass, it knows my heart, tilting but never falling. Just like me, I'll drink this and say goodbye. I whisper it once again, but this last glass with me still refuses to empty. Like the love I couldn't finish, like the words I never said, it stays here untouched. The last glass I can empty. I walk along this rose-ceiling road, where autumn leaves fall slow. It's not a path I chose alone, but still I walk it on my own. On this road I'm walking now, loneliness begins to grow.
Like the wind that brushes past, a silent feeling starts to show. Falling like these leaves tonight, my heart drifts out of sight.
If someone held my hand right now, would this road feel warm somehow? If I asked someone my side, would this lonely path turn bright?
Rustling autumn wind whisper softly, I'm alone. I walk beneath the city trees, not searching for this emptiness, but step by step, without a sound, this quiet air keeps pulling me down.
The wind that gently passes by feels like it's asking me,
Are you lonely just like me? Echoing so endless.
if someone walked right next to me, would I finally feel at ease? If I could share this road with you, would the sky turn into blue?
Rustling autumn wind, still it whispers,
I'm alone on a snowy winter day.
if someone walked with me,
All the loneliness I feel tonight will fade into a memory.
even this lonely road I take, if someone stays with me.
Tomorrow when I walk again, I won't feel so empty. Rustling autumn wind feels like it's holding me. Silver hair and lines upon his face, ruffled hands worn down by years at sea. After all the storms and endless tides, my father's final friend remained, a little wooden boat he built himself. He named her Jin Sung Ho and sailed along, stopping by the silent island shores. When the ocean wind would cool his sweat, he'd sit with quiet eyes, with a long bamboo fishing rod in hand. Tap, 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 the trembling tip would shake, and a rockfish flying through the air would bring a childlike smile to my father's weathered face. Now the bamboo rod that lay upon that deck is no longer there today. Only seagulls rest where he once sat, on that quiet boat, by the shore where salty breezes blow. He prepared his rod to sail again. If the wind was strong, he'd wait for tomorrow. If the sun burned hot, he'd rest a while. Those lonely islands of Bogildo were his lifelong friends at sea. Even when the little boat smoked and roared, Jin Song Ho was still his friend, and the rest